Hi guys, this is Tracy from Lavinia Stamps and welcome to another tutorial. We have got our brand new sticker stencils. We've got Sticker Stencils 8 and Sticker Stencils 9. Now you can see on the back there the shapes. So we've got some lovely big jars. This is the Moon Jar collection, this is the Terrarium collection. And we've got our lovely cork stamp to go with the bottles. So I'm going to open one of these up. We are using the larger bottle. Now I've got some watercolour card because I'm going to be using the elements, so I want watercolour card to make it very blendable. So let's just peel this off. Take the centre out and then we're going to pop that down as central as we can. Right, let's get some colour on here. I'm going to start with the lighter colours, Sundance and Green Sleeves. So, of course, you can use whichever colours you like. But I always start with a lighter colour because then when we bring in darker or stronger colours, it's much easier to blend if you've got a base colour first. I'm leaving the centre bit quite light, giving it a touch of colour, but the emphasis of colour is going around the edge there. So I'm bringing in Green Sleeves as well here. Now this is a nice light colour again, and this will blend really nicely with the yellow because it is quite a yellow green, but it just makes that colour a little bit deeper around the edge there. So it's all about creating a scene inside the jar, which actually I think is quite easy when it's contained in one area. You've got that lovely depth of colour around the edge there. So we've got our large tree. I'm going to pop that down and I'll ink that up in the Nocturne. I want this to be quite a focal point, so I'm using the black. So once we've inked up, pop that down there. Just concentrate on giving that a good press down. Let that ink soak into the card. That should do it. And there we go. Okie doke. I've got a little lamp here which I thought would look nice, and again I'm going to ink that up in the black. Make sure that's completely covered, and then we're going to pop that lamp next to the tree. And then it's all about bringing in some nice foliage around the edge there. So I am looking at some different colours now. This one is Very Perry, and that's Versafine Clair's new colour range. I'm not sure whether you've seen them, but if you haven't, you need to check them out because they are stunning. But these are beautiful pastel colours. I can't stop using them. Okay. More foliage there, and we shall go with the avocado this time. What shall we go for? Let's go for that one. That's another really nice colour. This one is Hawthorn Rose. So this time I'm going to go with the small stamp. They're just such delicate colours. very, very delicate. So it's all about layering lots of colour, which gives it depth, gives your image depth when you're layering colour. So I'm going to bring in some of my clean colour pens now, and we're going to colour in some of these areas. So remembering to have a light colour to blend with. Let's try the green. Yeah, okay, that's a really good base colour. Actually, while I'm here, just a quick reminder to myself really, I'm just going to take that off. Because what I tend to do is lean on that, and then I get ink on here, and then I always end up transferring that onto the card. So I'm going to try to be very clean and keep on top of it. So I'm literally just filling in that little bit of colour here and there, and then let's bring in a little bit of depth. So I'm going around the edge of the tree. Okay, so that pulls the image out. So these blend absolutely beautifully. I use them quite a lot, but they're just nice to just give that little bit of colour, and the brush on them is fabulous, and I think that's so important when you're doing this kind of thing. Now you can see how I'm doing this. I'm not being too careful. I'm just literally just popping a bit of colour on. That's all I'm doing. And then blending it through with a lighter brush. And now let's drop that colour. I'm going to put a little bit more depth. Following the edge of the vines, they've given it a little bit more definition. I'm going to go around the door as well, just to make that pop out. Now remembering the clean colour pens work best on watercolour card, whereas the multifarious is a little bit more tricky if you're using these pens. So I would advise, use these, stamp onto the watercolour card. Okay, and now we're going to colour in the light here. So let's put a yellow background. May as well put the yellow in the windows now, and then okay, and then I'm going to blend that so we've got a nice sharp edge. Okay. Let's have a look. Get some bit of foliage as well. I'm going to use the Valley Blue here as well, and I've got a little mini stamp, and I'm just going to bring in a few little flowers in the background there, because I feel that it's just a little bit empty here. So there we go. We're going to pull the whole thing together. We need a small stencil brush and a darker elements colour. I would recommend a grey or the midnight blue or there's a denim blue, and then literally going to just go around the edge there. And it's easy to blend because it's already got colour on the back there. So and then we'll put the cork in at the end. So I really am bringing in quite a lot of depth down here. And I know it kind of feels like you're covering up some of your artwork, but believe me, it is so much more effective when you do it like this. So I have the glitter yellow, which is a real lovely sort of gold, and it's great for highlighting areas. And then the white as well. So remembering that that's the dark side, so the white I'm concentrating on this side. Okay, so I'm making a few little orbs. This is the turquoise. Not sure it's called turquoise, but you can see the colour. Now obviously if you haven't got these particular colours, you can use different ones. It's surprising what a few little orbs can do. And then I'm just going to pop the white inside. It's always quite a nice effect, that. So if you use a colour and you want it to just pop that little bit more, just tiny little white dot inside, that looks good. And lastly, we're going to pop some glitter. So just popping a few little dots down. There we go. So all I need to do now is stamp the cork inside the top there. If I can pick it off. There we go. Pop it on there. And then we'll go with Twilight. So ink that up. And then line it up. Pop it down. There we go. And if we want to colour that in, we can. So I'm just going to put a little bit of blue over the top. just to make it a little bit more solid. And that's it. And there we have it. So, thank you for joining me today, and I hope it's inspired you to have a go yourselves. It's good fun. You take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.